Hey guys, this is Carolina Varsity. We're in the 2015 season, rolling into week 10. We got a big game here of Independence coming over to play Myers Park. I'm Dale Ross.
And I'm Matt Maher, the Pet Man. Your keys to victory for both teams here in this very big game in the Southwestern Conference. Independence right now is the conference leader. People seem to keep forgetting that.
Right.
They're leading the conference right now.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so for Independence, I think you got to run the ball to the outside against Myers Park. Saw them against Butler. They really stopped the run well on the inside there, especially with Norris at linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
Butler had success getting to the outside. I know Providence runs that read option. I'm not Providence, sorry. Independence
Right.
runs that read option. They got to get McGill to the outside here to have some success in the run game. Defensively, I think they got to get pressure on Jack Davidson at quarterback. Independence had some issues covering the pass earlier in the season. Myers Park's going to test that secondary. If Davidson has time, he has shown he can complete passes and move the ball downfield. Even with Butler, who has I think, one of the better secondaries in the city, he was completing passes and, they were moving down the field methodically. And if they catch the ball, they have a good shot in that game against Butler. For Myers Park, they're coming off the win over Porter Ridge. They got to take away the run, and I think they put their best corner on Stone at receiver for Independence. And that's probably going to be Jamal Watson. He's played very well all season long. Offensively, they're going to do what they do. They throw the ball and make Independence, come out of whatever their plan is. We've been talking about Myers Park needing to run the ball. I think at this point in the season, they are who they are.
Right.
They're not a run team. They're a passing team. Just embrace it. Try to mix in the run when you can, but hey, that team's going to go as far as Jack Davidson and those receivers take them.
Sure. So the report, North Carolina High School Football Report, calls this game as Myers Park over Independence 17-10. It's a very close ball game, one-score ball game. You said it was on your short list. It's actually on my short list too, because this is going to be one of the better ball games in the city. It's an important game in a lot of ways. Obviously, you mentioned it. Independence is in first place.
Mm-hmm.
They need to win to remain in first place. We do, or I think people do tend to forget that. Hey, they are in first place. Now, what Independence is doing is kind of the reverse. Is they got the easy part of the conference 1st and then now they're rolling into the tougher part of the conference. So, they've got here Myers Park, Rocky River, and Butler, coming up. So they've got a tougher road now to go through. I think they're going to have to. Independence will have to defend the pass. How they do it, I guess that's going to be their call. Myers Park loves those. They love those slants. You're manning, you're zoning, but they're going to come at you with it because right so far, like you say, they are what they are. The run game has not been a strong suit for Myers Park, but I do believe someone somewhere has got to make a decision and step up in the run game because knowing this. It's going to be covered. You're going to have
where the run starts up front.
Well, no, exactly. You've got to have the big boys. The bigs have got to step up and start making plays. No doubt. That's where it starts. Everything starts there at the line. The run game most definitely starts at the line. So you got to have people step up because I can see Indy rushing 3. I can see them dropping 7, rushing 3. I can see that, having guys in zones and maybe a few man here and there, but I can see those linebackers sitting back in zones and, rushing 3 or 4.
Yeah, knowing the defense coordinator at Independence, of course he used to be at Providence and he was at Porter Ridge in the past. They will play zone coverage.
Yeah, he's not
a big blitzer.
Right.
Just going back and thinking about it. So.
One thing you can do is, of course, you can't think about blitzing the quarterback to put pressure on him, but really I think they're going to be covering back there and knowing that they can be a little softer up front. And that's why I think Myers Park needs to find somebody to step up and make that run game happen. But hey, I guess we'll see what happens Friday night.
Yeah. We may both be there. Who knows?
You never know. This is going to be one. This is one of those games. We got a few good games in the city, and this is one of them. So, we hope you guys enjoy the ball game. Thanks.